Going for the Batista bomb. Already. I think this is shorter than Christian and Evan Bourne's match. Oh wait, Anderson, not Kennedy, kips up. Oh, and a shoulder knock. I think that could be the end for Mr. Anderson here. Batista
slams him down.
And he's going for the pin.
I think this is it right here. It should be enough to do it.
Definitely. After a Batista bomb like that, even though Anderson tipped up, I don't think that was tonight's just his night. I think everyone's a little happy about what Archer was selling backstage, because there are not many competitors who are looking good besides Swagger and RVD. And Swagger even admitted to do some of the stuff Archer was selling, so I wouldn't be surprised if Ric Flair had a little man-to-man talk with Truth after this night. But Batista coming out on top will advance to the semifinals. His opponent is to be a mystery. They will be randomizing who faces who, especially with the triple threat main event we have coming up next. The Rock versus Randy Orton versus CM Punk to determine who will face who in a qualifying match next week as the first match of episode 2 of Throwdown. So with that match coming up, what do you see happening in that triple threat match?
I think we're going to see a lot of action and a lot of unpredictable things to call. And I think in the end, you can't really predict who's going to come out with victory.
All three of these men, big title competitors here in WWE. And all of them could have a shot to win it. And here comes the straight-edge superstar CM Punk, calling himself the savior of this company early on tonight, saying Randy Orton has really amounted to nothing in his career. What do you think?
I think that CM Punk is being arrogant and way full of himself, because Randy Orton, if you have not seen him, has amounted to way more than CM Punk, in my opinion, has in his career. Not only training the people, members of Legacy, CM Punk may have the straight edge society, but if you ask me, they were not very successful.
And if you ask me to, Luke Gallows, I wouldn't even consider a real superstar. And even he's just a wrestler on roster. Filler spot as they call him. But CM Punk is gonna have to prove himself a lot to try and win a victory in this match. And here comes the Viper himself.
The legend killer. The Viper.
Randy Orton.
The Apex Predator.
The Apex Predator, indeed. Master of the RKO. Do you think he'll be going after CM Punk in this match right away, or do you think it's going to be everyone against everyone himself?
I think Randy Orton's going to roll back and be going to be smashing out CM Punk and The Rock, leaving himself up to Randy Orton to go RKO on and pick up the right victory.
Definitely, I would have to agree with you, as this match will definitely be a good one. A main event caliber match. To say the least. We just had a triple threat match for the WWE title, but I think this one's got some big potential with The Rock in it as well, who will be making an entrance here soon. Do you think, which man do you think has the advantage in this match?
I think they're all even. If you look at them on paper, they come out even. If you look at them in the ring and their abilities, all of them pretty much can do the same exact thing to their opponent, which is incapacitate them and damage them heavily. And here comes The Rock.
Here comes the crowd favorite, the great one as they call him, the people's champ, the one he is definitely looking to make a statement to the WWE. Imagine if The Rock were to become WWE's Legendary Champion. How do you think that would change the face of Throwdown?
I think it would change the face heavily of Throwdown and would give much more opportunities for people to become #1 contenders. But I think if he becomes the ZWE World Heavyweight Champion, that you will see him for that champion as a long time.
Definitely The Rock, one of the greatest superstars in my opinion in WWE. But ZWE not been around long, much improved from every superstar. Chance to be title competitive. But this is no disqualification triple threat style. So I think CM Punk, considering the way he fights, a dirty superstar to say the least, will have an advantage using those weapons to try and come out on top over his opponents here. getting underway. Referee Mike Hunt ringing the bell. Yes, it's funny. And CM Punk already knocking out the
yes,
ref.
Mike Hunt is a cunt.
Yes, Mike Hunt. I don't think that was... Yeah. Very appropriate for everyone less than 10 years old, but... The Rock...
Again, this is not a kid show.
The Rock immediately throwing Randy Orton out of the ring. A smart tactic to try and isolate his opponents. But Randy Orton throwing Rock back in. Punk throwing Orton trying to, but Orton fighting back here. The Rock will wait and see how this action unfolds, or not. But we are here from ZWE Throwdown in, where are we again? I thought it was like El Paso, Texas. A good city, to say the least. I'm Rock Steele, joined by ZWE General Manager, The Rocker.
Mouthful to say there.
Oh yes, and I do have to remind these people
to watch Monday Night Amp.
It will not be on Mondays, it'll just be when it happens.
Yes.
Oh, CM Punk throwing a rock against that steel pole and then throwing back in the ring. All the action right now is taking place outside of the ring. Who do you think that gives an advantage to, based on out of the ring, maybe just like environment wise?
I think it gives the advantage to CM Punk because he's more of the dirty, cheating-like, if you will, superstar.
Do you think we'll see Luke Gallows make a run-in to try and injure the other superstars from that?
Probably.
Well, I would hope not, because that big nasty goon is kind of weird, and I don't even know why he was signed on the roster. Probably because CM Punk deprived Ric Flair to have him. But now the action is going back in the ring. Rock and Randy Orton going after Punk. And Punk, oh, DDT Randy Orton. Hard DDT there. The Rock punch to the skull. But it's looking like every man for himself. It's not looking pretty one-sided as we were thinking. But, oh, Punk throwing Rock out. A smart tactic we didn't see earlier.
Neck breaker, Orton picked up the victory.
Randy Orton, whatever. The Legend Killer, as we'll call it. Oh, with that cross body, could this be the end of the match? I mean, no one's going for a pin so far, but... Oh! Double dropkick. Oh, and a double team move by The Rock and Randy Orton. Big leg drop from Randy Orton onto Punk. Looks like Orton is probably asking for The Rock's help dealing with Punk in his loud mouth, but there goes The Rock to the outside.
Randy Orton looking a little angry right about now.
Oh! Big sternum shot. It's The Rock with a swinging neckbreaker of some sort, stomping a mud hole into Randy Orton. I won't finish that because that's not Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's The Rock. Elbow drop to The Rock from Punk.
Punk with a slap to the face on Orton. This is not a Divas match.
No, but Punk sure does act like one. Got him. Anyway.
No! When the double drop kick to The Rock.
Somehow Randy Orton and CM Punk are teaming up on The Rock here. Probably both recognizing he might be the stronger of the three, considering he is a legend and a future Hall of Famer. Oh, what a backbreaker by Punk, spinning Orton all the way around and backbreaker. And a head scissors maneuver now by Punk. Yeah, whatever. Backbreaker. So far, what have you seen in this match that would make your pick, whoever your pick is?
Oh, I've seen a lot of double teams, and I've seen Randy Orton on the giving end. I have not seen him on the receiving end of any of these double teams, which right now would give me a guess that Randy Orton will come out the victor.
I think so, either Orton or The Rock, because they just have the power advantage. But if The Rock keeps going after... Oh my... Whoa! The Rock's ability to climb the rope
Superflex
is impeccable. Oh, and The Rock with a spine buster could be signaling the end here. Either the People's Elbow or the Rock Bottom is soon. Oh my God! Did he just take
Randy Orton's punch to the skull?
The Rock just mimicked Randy Orton, punting him right in the skull, and he's going for it. He's going for it. The most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. The People's Elbow, as Punk sits back and enjoys this. And that could be the end of the match for Randy Orton right there. Rock with a pin. But CM Punk's right there not doing a thing. But it doesn't matter, as only the person who is pinned or is made to submit will be eliminated from the qualifying match. And a rock bottom on the Punk. Randy Orton outside the ring. That could be the end for CM Punk if The Rock were going for a pin, which he isn't. And The Rock are checking his Twitter account.
The Rocker, not The Rock.
The Rocker definitely checking the Twitter. Who's tweeting right now during this match?
Well, during the match, I have not seen any superstars tweet, but before the match, I saw CM Punk insulting Randy Orton and The Rock, saying that both of them have little chance of beating him because he is the savior, and with his faith, he will come out on top.
Wow, I could disagree with Punk, or I could agree, but I could definitely just want to punch him in the face, which I do. But I'm sure if that happens, I will probably go to sleep, so I won't try it. And The Rock hitting another spinebuster on Randy Orton. But what is this signaling? Because CM Punk is just kicking back, enjoying it. And rock bottom. CM Punk just kicking back, enjoying this match of The Rock just beating down on Randy Orton. But earlier,
The Rock should go for a pin right now, but he's going to exit the ring instead of winning it.
Getting a steel chair, Rock getting a sledgehammer.
Rock with the sledgehammer.
Beating down on Randy Orton. Oh man, I can't believe this. The Rock said he wanted to shut Randy Orton up, or shut CM Punk up, and here's the pin.
The Rock can't get it,
and CM Punk wins the match. The slyness of CM Punk, my goodness, I can't even believe what I just saw there. The Rock saying earlier he wanted to shut CM Punk up later tonight, but he hit he hit a rock bottom and a people's elbow and even punted Randy Orton in the skull. So either The Rock betrayed his word, or he just went after the man he thought was the biggest threat. What do you think?
Well, I think that we both said that CM Punk was the least likely to win this, and we were both wrong in the end.
The stealth and slyness of CM Punk with his pinfall victory on Randy Orton. I think he just had to get the pin in because it was Randy Orton who was being pinned, and he just had to take advantage and win the match.
Rock hitting Randy Orton with the sledgehammer, and instead of CM Punk making it easier for CM Punk to get the pin and the victory.
Definitely surprises you, makes you think if CM Punk and The Rock are planning something, but they'll face off next week in a qualifying match. So CM Punk's the victor of this. Wait, what's going? Randy Orton's back up. RKO! RKO from the Viper. Randy Orton strikes when CM Punk least expected it, but I don't think he's very happy he lost this match. But what a match it was. The Rock, as you see, is gone. Probably seeing Randy Orton get up and probably frighten The Rock off. Randy Orton, the Apex Predator, taking advantage. I am Brock Steele, joined by ZWE General Manager, The Rocker. This is ZWE Throwdown Episode 1. Thank you for joining me.
And good night.